and welcome to Jewish News TV. Making news this week. Asylum seekers are still marooned in a customs ship off Indonesia. In a speech this week to a reunion of the Dunera boys, Melbourne Port's MP Michael Danby called for an overhaul of the 1951 Refugee Convention. It was designed to help displaced persons after World War II, but is still in place and used today. In other news, right-wing academic Daniel Pipes says he has no problem with US President Barack Obama's Middle East policy because it is so close to that of former President George W. Bush. For more in world news, we now cross to Aaron Shapiro for the top international story.
Thanks, Lexi. Australia took a stand against the Goldstone Commission report on the Gaza war in the United Nations last Thursday. We joined just 17 other nations, including the US, Israel, and Canada, in voting against a resolution supporting the report in the 192-member UN General Assembly. Although the resolution passed overwhelmingly, as had been expected, the fact that Australia voted against the resolution instead of abstaining was considered a symbolic victory for Israel's supporters here. Back to you, Lexi.
Thanks, Aaron. In arts news, legendary filmmakers the Coen brothers' latest film, A Serious Man, is in limited theatres across the country from November 19. Here to tell us more about the distinctly Jewish movie is film critic Adam Camion.
A Serious Man is the latest from the prolific Coen brothers, and while the movie is seriously bleak, it's also wickedly funny. The film looks fantastic and the performances are top shelf, and this could be the most Jewish movie since Yentl.
I've had marital problems.
Honey, I think it's time that we start talking about a divorce.
Larry, we're gonna be fine.
Professional, you name it.
Larry, we've received a number of letters denigrating you and urging us not to grant you tenure.
A Serious Man is the Coen brothers at the top of their game.
Thanks, Adam. And in sports news, it's good to see the country's best Jewish cricketer has returned to form. Now with sports headlines, here's David Weiner.
Thanks, Lexi. Yes, first-class cricketer Michael Klinger has enjoyed an emphatic return to form for the South Australian Redbacks, smashing twin half-centuries against Queensland. Klinger showed off his full repertoire, first crawling to 84 from 220 balls in the first dig, before bludgeoning the Bulls on his way to 92 off just 80 balls. Despite the confidence-boosting knocks, it was not enough for the Redbacks to claim the win. Still with cricket, and Maccabi's Ajax Cricket Club has notched its first win of the season, on the back of Dave Gelbart's 8-wicket haul. In Sydney sport, Maccabi's Rockets, the club's third-tier basketball side, brought home their Sunday evening A-grade title with a 34-24 win in the local Sydney competition. Finally, Maccabi Australia welcomes two new faces to its board for 2010, with Jeff Hausman and Jeff Scher voted in at the organisation's annual general meeting. Harry Purcell remains as president. They're the sports headlines, and if you're wondering what my new look is all about, the ridiculous new look is all about Movember, which raises awareness for men's health issues. Back to you, Lexi.
Thanks, David. And speaking of Mo's, next week we take a look at a cross-section of Jewish Mo-bros supporting the cause. And they might even share some tips of how to keep your Mo in shape. For all these stories and more, check out the Australian Jewish News, available every Thursday from your local newsagent. And log on to jewishnews.net.au for all the latest in news and views in the Jewish world. We leave you with a short clip from Shmaryahu Bowdry's self-written song about his journey to Judaism. He sang the song at the inaugural Jewish Shorts event earlier this month. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lexi Landsman, and this is Jewish News TV.
I feel so weak, but I just gotta hold on. Lost in the dark, don't know my name. Still I have to carry on. Trying to find my